This conference will now be recorded.
So in the yesterday session, we discussed about flow control shape, right? What is the use of flow control shape? Yeah. What are the options we have in the flow control shape? Amani, yesterday you attended a Tech Mahindra interview, right? So she asked
Yes,
about flow control shape. You remember
yes, 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 Pawan.
how we can how we can control the documents and how we can control the volume of the data. Do you remember?
Yes, yes, Pawan. Yes, Pawan.
Yeah. So, the flow control shape, flow flow control shape. So flow control shape is used to it is used to control the
It,
flow of documents, right?
yes, yes.
It is used to control the
Control
flow of a
flow.
document. Yes, flow of documents. So here we have two options, right? One is
Yes,
parallel processing,
parallel. Mm.
and the second one is batch, right?
Batch. Yes,
Batching option. So when in parallel processing, we have two more options. What are they? Number of
threads.
number of process and threads, process and threads.
Threads.
Okay, threads, and the second one is number of threads.
And threads.
Okay, so this number of process and number of threads, this is the number of threads. Okay, this can be used, okay, only when we have a molecule or molecular atom cloud. Okay, atom
Atom.
cloud.
No.
Okay, whenever you have an atom cloud or a molecule, which means number of nodes. Okay, see, if you have a single node, we cannot do a parallel processing. Okay, with the help of parallel number of process or threads. So we need number of molecules or atom cloud. Atom cloud is nothing but a cluster of atoms. Okay, cluster. Okay, cluster of atoms. Okay, cluster of atoms. So group of atoms or cluster of atoms. So here we have multiple nodes, right? Each atom contains a single node. So if it is a cluster of atoms, then we have a cluster of nodes, right? Again, here we have a molecule is nothing but a single tenant and a multi-node runtime engine, right? Again, in the molecule we have a
Yes.
number of nodes. So, right, node is nothing but a JVM, right? So very very important, like, someone will ask
Interviewers
like this.
asking. Yes, yes.
Yeah.
Interviewers asking about that, right? If it is a
So
single node,
what?
what is the meaning of single node?
Yes. So what is the node? Right? What is the node? Node is nothing but a JVM machine.
JVM.
Okay.
JVM mission.
JVM means Java Virtual Machine.
Java
Okay.
virtual mission.
Complete Boomi. Yeah. Again, I'm repeating because it is very very important. Okay. I have already explained when we are discussing about runtime engines about atom molecule. Again, I'm discussing this because these are very very important. Okay, what is node? Node is nothing but a node is nothing but a
Single
JVM.
node.
JVM
JVM.
means Java Virtual Machine.
Java virtual
Okay,
mission.
yeah, Java Virtual. Okay, Java Virtual Machine. So this Java Virtual Machine designed with the help of Java code. Okay, complete Boomi in backend. This it is designed with the help of Java only. So JVM is a Java Virtual Machine. It is a machine. Okay, which is a server. Okay, it is a server which maintains all the executions of Boomi. Okay, everything will it is going to be maintained. So here we have a cluster of atoms, means cluster of Java virtual machines. Okay, Java virtual machines. If single node went down, let's say you can ask me, sir, no, the complete node is complete node is as running, right? So if single node
Yes.
went down, let's say we have in a molecule. See guys, please note it down. Okay, please focus here. It is very very important. Okay, very very important. So let's say molecule contains some 4 nodes. Okay, molecule containing some 4 nodes. Okay, 4 nodes. So now we are doing execution. Okay, so we are we are using execution. We deploy the process to the molecule and we are doing the execution. Let's say execution is running on a primary node or first node. Okay, let's say due to some issues or due to something, the first node went down. Okay, this first node went down. Okay, due to some issues or server issue or a connection issue or any kind of issue. Let's say first Java virtual machine. Okay, this node is went down, first node out of 4. Okay, this first node went down. Then how the load balancing, okay, how the load balancing is happening or how the execution is taken care by this molecule, like so now if the first node is went down, okay, so let's say the source system is CRM, okay, and the target system is ERP. Okay, whatever may be the, okay, whatever you can take. So let's say ERP system is there. So now the execution is started, right? The execution is started. The Boomi, here we are using Boomi. In Boomi, we are using molecule as a runtime engine. This molecule containing 4 nodes. Okay, 4 nodes. Now, just give me a second. Okay, I started recording. That's fine. Okay, now this molecule containing 4 nodes. Okay, out of 4 nodes, first node is the primary node which is taking care of the all the executions. So now the Boomi is running right now. Here the Boomi pick upping the data from the source system, and it is adding logics and what are the actions we are performing with the Boomi we are doing. And once the execution is completed, the target the data is reaching to the target system. So now this node is taking care of all the execution in between Boomi, right? So now due to some issues, this node is went down again. Okay, went down. Now tell me again, the second node is there, right? Now the second node is there. So this second node, as we discussed, the second node will taking care of this execution. Okay, taking care of this execution. Okay, first node went down, this second node is taking care of this execution in Boomi. So now tell me again, the second node will go to this source system and it will pick up the data and it will send it to the target system, or already the Boomi pick up the data from the source system. Okay, already pick up the by the Boomi the data which is available in the source system. It is which is again same data will process it from the starting or where it is stopped. Can you tell me, anyone? So my question is, let's say, so now here we started at A. Okay, my source system is A. So now we pick up the data. Okay, we pick up the data and we are processing it. Okay, after reaching some distance, due to fuel loss or due to some issues, the vehicle went down. Okay, vehicle went down, the vehicle went off. Okay, so now we are in the point of B. Okay, we are in the point of B, but our target system is D. Okay, let's say C, our target system is C. So now again the execution again will start, the process will again, we will start the journey from B, or again we'll go back again from the source A, our source point, and again we'll start the journey. No, right? We will start right
No,
where,
no.
where we stopped. Okay, where we stopped our journey, we will no restart from there, right? We will restart from there. So but in Boomi, first in no but in Boomi, again the journey will start from A only. Okay, again the second node will take up the journey from A only. But the data will not pick up from the source, because already the data is picked up, right? There is no data. See, so now let's say here one order is there, right? Okay, at the source one order is there. Already this order is picked up by Boomi and reaching some distance. It is not reached to the target system. Okay, but due to some issues, the order is in between only. So now this order needs to be reached to the target system. Okay, but again here the order is not at source side, right? It is not, already the order is picked up by no pick up from the source system. So now what this second node will do, see, once the data is picked up from the source. Okay, once the data is picked up from the source, all the data, all the execution details, all the data will be going to be stored in the cluster. Okay, in molecule will maintaining this some clusters. Okay, whatever the data or whatever the execution details, all will be stored in the molecule. In the molecule will containing some clusters. Okay, this cluster will maintain all these details. Okay, now again the source will start from the, our journey will start from the second node will start the execution from the beginning, but it will not going to be source system, it will not collect the data again. So it will go to the cluster, because all execution details and the data which we pick up from the source, we are storing in the cluster. Okay, we are storing in the cluster. So the second node will go to this cluster, and it will pick up the data and it will process it, and after processing it, it will reach the data to the target system. Okay, this is how the execution will happen. Okay, this is going, this is how the nodes will work. Clear?
Yeah, yesterday they asked this, right, Pavan? Same
Yes,
only, right?
same. Okay, that's why I'm
Hmm.
explaining here. Okay,
Yes, okay.
so now it is clear.
Clear, Pavan.
Clear, guys. Everyone, how the nodes will work, how the molecule work. Yes, give me some response, guys. Are sleeping or what? Just joined and sleeping or what? Your guys are all not giving
Yes,
any response.
yes.
Unmute yourself, guys. Not picking thumbs up. Okay, unmute yourself and speak something.
Yes, Pawan.
Okay, that's fine. That's fine. Okay, clear?
Clear.
Oh,
Yeah, Pavan, clear.
perfect. So now we'll log in into Boomi. Yesterday we discussed flow control. So on flow control shape, anyone have any questions or any doubts? Anyone have any questions or any doubts on flow control shape? Okay, so today we'll discuss about cleanse shape. So cleanse shape and fine changes shape are very rarely used shapes. Okay, 99% we will not use this cleanse shape or cleanse. Okay, you can see cleanse shape. So basically, why we can use this cleanse shape means, for example, okay, if you have anything, okay, just let me, yeah. So now cleanse shape. Okay, so now cleanse shape is used to evaluate the document. Okay, or else if you are getting any issues, if you have any mandatory fields, for example, from the source you are getting salary field, okay, or else any name field or any field that is a mandatory to you. Okay, that is mandatory to you, but we are not getting any data from the source. Now you want to check before processing it, you want to check that mandatory checks or mandatory whether the value is coming or not. Okay, let's say that for field value, field length is 10, but if you are getting the field value, field length is 15, now you want to cut it down to the 10. Okay, now we can use the cleanse shape. Or if you are getting some field length as 10, but you have only you need to send only 5, okay, as a 5 field length as 5, then you can no, cut it down to, or else you can the field length may be cut it down to 5. So likewise we can use the cleanse shape. Okay, so you can ask me, sir, already we have a business rule shape, right, to do such kind of validations, or we can do the by using validations. But why we are using a business rule shape? Sorry, cleanse shape. Because see, in the business rule shape, just we are checking the validations. We are not doing anything. We are validating. We are taking the conditions, and according to that we are evaluating the conditions, and we are sending the data to that either accepted path or rejected path. So we are not doing any kind of repair. Okay, any kind of repair to the data on fly. So now by using cleanse shape we can do the repair. Okay, we can do the repair of that particular data. So you can see here cleanse shape. The cleanse shape enables you to validate document field value and either repair to reject. You can see here, if you want to repair it or if you want to reject it, you can see. So now the validations can be repaired, either repaired or, okay, what are the validations we have? Okay, same, what are the validations we can do by using cleanse shape also, business rule shape also, and we can do validations by using decision shape also, route shape also. But what is the use of cleanse shape specifically, why it is designed here and why we are using this cleanse shape means, so if you want to do any repair, Okay, if you as I mentioned, if any null values are coming or any mandatory fields are coming, any field lengths are you want to check, or any field length you want to repair it, so we can repair the data, we can repair the data. You can see here we can validate the document field values and either repair or reject the document before further processing it. It is often useful to use clean shape before a map shape, so that invalid values can be corrected before potentially causing errors while mapping. So now you can see here, so often useful to before map shape to invalid values. If as I mentioned, any invalid values means any null values or any mandatory values or mandatory length checks, all this can be checked with the help of clean shape. Okay, okay, now you can see here. So now whenever you are doing clean shape, whenever you are working on clean shape, we can work with the help of profile only. Without profile we cannot work. Okay, okay, let's say for example I want to check null values, okay, or else I want to check a field length. Now for example, let's say from the source I am getting some data, okay, XML data. Now I want to do validation for that. Okay, so if I want to check the null values, okay, if the null value is coming, I want to add some value to that and I want to send to the target system. Or else if you want to repair or if you want to reject it, you can reject. Now you can see here we have a two parts. One is reject and another is clean. Clean means
Can you,
repair.
Pavan, can you please arrange in manner like it is like clumsy?
Is it fine?
Fine,
Okay, I'll take to here. So now from the source we are getting some XML form of data, right? Now I want to check the field length, or I want to check the salary field is coming or not. Okay, salary value is coming or not. If no, we are getting the salary value, we can clean it. I want to clean that salary value. If you are no don't want to clean it, if you want to reject it, you can reject that field here. Okay, now how we can do that? So now we can do clean shape with the help of profile only. Without profile we cannot do anything. So now for example I have a XML data which is coming from the source. So this is my data, new XML profile. Now you can see here we are getting ID, employee ID, and first name, last name, location, and salary. So now how we can configure this clean shape? Okay, now come here, click on the profile. Okay, now we can do changes in the profile level only. Whenever you are using the clean shape, we need to do the changes in the profile level. Okay, so for example I want to check the salary. Okay, I want to check the salary. So now I want to check the minimum. See here we have a field size. Okay, now here you can see whether it is a mandatory field or not. Where it is, yes. So he can see field length validation, I can check here. So what is my maximum length and what is my minimum length? Let's say my minimum length is 0 and maximum length is some. Okay, I am putting some 4 only. Okay, so now if I am putting this no field length validations. Okay, now I want to check this. Okay, so now here let me save and close it. Okay, let me save and close it. Okay, so now come here. See, now you can see here salary field is changed to stop, and here you can see the element has maximum length, restrictions, right? You have some
yes,
restrictions for this. Okay,
yes,
if you want to too long, okay, if you want to, okay, see here we have some options. No repair, reject the document, or trim the leading characters, or trim the trailing characters. Okay, if you are getting more than 4, okay, if you are getting more than 4, you want to trim it. Or else if you want to reject it, or else if you want to do some changes on that, you can do. Or else if you want to simply you can reject it, you can do this like this. Okay, so now likewise you have a changes. If you want to do some changes, you can do. Okay, so for example I want to know, don't want to repair it, I want to I want to reject it. Okay, so now here I will add a stop share. Okay, now test it out. So 99% we will not use cleanse shape somewhere. Okay, we will use this cleanse shape. So instead of cleanse shape, we will use map shape and business rule shape only. Mostly we'll use this. Now you can come here, see, now it is getting rejected, right? You don't want to process it, you want to reject it. So now you can see here, click on the cleanse shape. Now see here, cleanse shape is executing, right? Which means it is getting rejected, it is getting rejected. So whatever the data is coming, it is just simply rejecting. Okay, because that we checked that mandatory field length. Okay, so now again I want to check it. Okay, for example, okay, let's say I want to check the location. Okay, it is my field validation. So I have some field length is some 100, maximum length okay some 10, and here I can say, here I have some 15. Okay, so now save and close it. Now you can see here location also came. So the maximum length restriction, right, for the too long, and here you can see for the maximum length location, right? So you want to do prepend character to pend the, okay, you can see here append the character to pad length. Okay, so this is how we can do the changes. Clear?
Yes, Pawan.
Yes. So mostly we
Yes.
will not use this cleanse shape. Just understand the concept. That's it. Okay. So now we'll discuss about fine changes. Okay, another shape called fine changes. So basically this fine changes shape also we will not use anyway. Okay, but whenever you want to do some kind of changes, or any kind of you want to do some kind of no delete, okay, we can do it. Okay, so again this document type should be a profile. Okay, only for database, flat file and XML. For these three shapes or profile types only we can do some changes, find changes. If we want to find any changes, okay, then we can use the find change. The find changes shape provides a way for process to track changes made to document and to send the document result down to the add. So here we have a three parts. Okay, one is add, update and delete. Three parts we have. Okay, so this path, if you want to add anything, or if you want to update the anything to existed field, then, or else if you want to delete that particular path, you can use. Okay, find change a shape process the line at the time and forward the result down to the appropriate path. Okay, for example, let's say I want to do some changes. Okay, find changes. Now let me do some changes. So key column, depending on that we want to do. Okay, let's say I want to find changes, find some changes in the location. Okay, now you can see here we have a location. So here, okay, in the location you want to do any changes, or else if you want to add, or you want to add, or else if you want to update, or if you want to delete, that you can do. Okay, so mostly 99% we will not use, 99, not 99, 100% we will not use this find changes shape. Okay, anywhere. So that's fine, but understand the concept of this find shape, find changes shape also. Okay, clear till here? So just go to documentation and go through about these two changes, these two shapes. That's it. Okay, don't focus much on these two shapes. Just follow, not understand the concept and functionality of these two shapes. That's it. Okay,
Uh,
clear.
Pawan.
So
Hello.
tomorrow we'll discuss about process route shape. Yes, please. Yeah, please.
Ah, yeah, Pawan. Like
Yeah, please.
APAC format, right? That format. Yesterday, the interviewer asked
That is
your
not APAC format. It is Apache format.
Apache format. Can you we know about I know about the JSON format and all, but can you
See, okay,
bit
that
up?
is a different format of data. Like the different characters will be there. Apache means the
Okay.
character should be some. I can show you
Mm.
Apache format data. So whenever you're working with this kind Kafka. okay, Kafka connectors, then the data will come in the form of Apache. So whenever we are putting the data into Boomi, the data will come in the some different formats like Chinese language or some different languages it will get. So we need to write a scripting for that. Okay. So I will show
Okay.
you how to install the libraries and how we can convert the data and all these things. I will show you tomorrow or
Oh,
in the next coming sessions. Okay.
okay,
I'll
Papa. Okay.
already told you, right? I will discuss some more extra points and
Mm.
I will discuss. Okay, don't worry about that.
Yes. Okay. Okay.
Okay. Okay.
And Pawan,
So till here, anyone have any? Yeah, please.
Pawan, yesterday I got to know that there is an Boomi AI tool. So will it be works in the
Recently
same?
introduced. That is
Yes, yes.
recently
Yes.
Bhumi introduced that
So
AI.
what
Okay,
exactly
I
that
will.
mean?
It's a kind of chat GPT. So when like anything you want to add or anything you want to do, kind of discover if you like AI. It's a automation.
So it's not impacted to the employees, right?
No, 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 no. Why? Why? See, ultimately, Bhumi. See, manpower is manpower. That's it, guys. So see, if you are
Okay.
introducing any new features, or if you are see some no 2 years back or 3 years back, all are thinking no chat GPT came into the picture, then we lost our jobs, right?
Mm-hmm.
So we are using that. Okay, it's not like that we are not utilizing that. We are utilizing that one to improve our work. Okay, to improve our efficiency, to improve our business. But
Mm-hmm.
ultimately the manpower is working, right? The man is there, the man only using that whatever the
AI tool.
advantages, whatever the tools or whatever the advantages, whatever the technologies, whatever the digital transformations, everything is there, but ultimately the
Mm-hmm.
manpower is important, right?
Yeah, I thought that so if the work is segregated at 10 members, maybe the AI tool will be done by themselves.
Don't think like that. Okay, so like see, if they are introducing new feature means the cost will be might be in the
Yeah,
crores.
even though it's very cost actually. I heard that
Yeah.
it's an expensive tool.
So instead of no, they will what they will do. Companies will think about financials also, right? So
Yes,
instead
yes.
of purchasing that, I will take some five developers and I will work with that five developers instead of
Mm.
charging crores of amount or investing crores of amount on that. Or what I will do, like, I will give some amount to the employee and I will do work, right?
Right.
Man, see, think practically, guys.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Yeah. Okay, then. Anyone have any questions before we wind up the session? Yes.
Clear. Clear.
Okay.
Clear.
Tomorrow. Okay. Tomorrow, try to join in the session on time. Okay. Because tomorrow we're going to discuss about a process route shape. Is one of the most important shape in the Bhumi. Okay. Okay. So and everything is done and the process route, and we need to discuss about this exception shape. Tomorrow and after tomorrow we are going to be cover all these shapes. Okay, tomorrow and after tomorrow we are going to complete the Bhumi integration part. Okay, from day after tomorrow onwards I will discuss some more extra points and some extra knowledge I want to transfer to you. That's it. Okay.
Okay, Papa.
Okay then.
Okay.
Thank you guys. Thanks so much for your time. Bye. We'll
Pavan,
meet in.
I just tried again. I couldn't do that. It's still showing offline.
Okay, Pawan. Okay, Pawan. Like we'll connect around 11 o'clock. Okay, 11:30. I will
11:30.
share the link with you. Okay, we'll connect.
Oh, okay, thank you.